A child's relationship with his or her family members has a lasting and enduring effect on his or her speech development. So, the more close knit a family is, the easier it will be for the child to develop their linguistic competence, how they use the language, how they speak, how they understand the language. Now, the following can all lead to tension, anxiety, insecurity, and emotional problems that affect learning. One, excessive love and overprotection of parents and caregivers. We have explained that a bit when we looked at the different parenting styles. Two, faulty child rearing practices. Three, careless handling of the child. Four, lack of proper parenting. Five, instability in the home and living arrangements. Maybe the child has to be in a visiting relationship and or the parents are in a visiting relationship with the family, and when the child goes to one environment, one thing is condoned in another environment, family environment again, another thing is actually being supported. So all that can cause instability and insecurity in the child. Continued and constant tension between parents and children also affect learning. So when there is a lot of conflict, especially with arguments and noises and all sorts of disagreements, it actually affects learning. And especially at the young age, it affects language learning. It causes emotional problems, as I said, insecurity, anxiety, and tension, and all that can affect the child's literacy development. The entire family should support the parents' literacy goals for the child. Parents will not always be around, so it's important that the other caregivers within the home, especially babysitters and older siblings, it's important for them to reinforce the literacy behaviors. So, if the parent has a target that the child should be writing in full sentences, then it should not be that when the parent is not around and the homework is being done, the older sibling will say, "Oh, that's fine. Don't bother to write it in a sentence form. That's going to take too long." No, we must all be on the same page within the family as it relates to the targets that we're setting for the child in terms of literacy development. Also, if there are multiple parents in the environment, it cannot be that one parent is enforcing particular things and the other is saying it's quite fine and not trying to reinforce the acceptable behaviors. So it's all about all hands on deck. All persons in the family must take part in ensuring that the child reaches their literacy goals or at least assist. Even if the child is not attaining all mastery in all areas, it's quite fine. But we all must work together to try and get that child to reach the literacy goals.